Hi there, welcome to APE Wyckoff Check. As usual, we'll cover these three key items during the session. So let's start with the weekly chart of APE. Last week we talked about APE seemingly getting close to or near the end of the very deep test that started sometime around late September. So when we look at the volume, it has been declining over the course of a couple of weeks ago, like about 4 or 5 weeks ago. And eventually, last week, we see a little bit of positivity, of course, with still a little bit low volume, where the bulls and the bears are both kind of agreeing that that's probably the point where the price should set, at least for now. And this week, we continue to see the positivity with higher volume. We definitely hope to see bigger volumes to come in, much like the other meme or gaming coins. For that would bring the price to the what we call sign of strength stage, meaning the advancement with long white volume bars. All right, that's something we want to see because that's getting closer to the end of the accumulation. Sometimes when the accumulation lasts very long, it can do this kind of test a couple of times. Of course, we don't hope to see that happen. And also, one interesting scenario is that sometimes the whales just try to shake out people so badly so that they can grab whatever stock into their wallet before they push the price up. What they can do after the sign of strength, when people are, celebrating, seeing the big volume, that, oh, the price is definitely going up even further. What the whales would do then is to strike the price down to a point even lower than the previous testing or selling climax levels, just to do that mega shakeout before they push the price up. So those are the scenarios that would happen. And in terms of breakout potential timing, previously we talked about the breakout outside of this downtrend would come around the February timeframe. Just that I was taking a more conservative approach, assuming the downtrend is at that particular rate, because the initial decline that started back in July was also a little bit mild, just that the October 10th event pushed the price to descend to at a different rate. So let's assume that this is still the case, and when the price really starting to come up to challenge this white dash line of 26 cents 70, eventually it may confirm a trend change by the end of January. Currently, the bulls and bears are still fighting around this white dash line. That's around the 22 cents level. All right, this may not hold the price surge very long if the volume really comes in. The bulls are still playing a cautious game. It's slowly upping the volume, but not very crazy compared to some other altcoins. All right, so that's both the big picture and the detailed view of APE. And if you are interested to get access to these sessions 2 days earlier than the others, feel free to join